Yeah, I did a video a long time ago on Jason Momoa, I think, in his role in Aquaman, and the way I say aqua apparently is like instead of aqua. And just like certain things like that, people would clue into and be like, what the fuck? What a weird way to say this.
Oh, did you think Jason Momoa was on the sauce?
I think my conclusion at the time, that was a really iffy one because the guy is just a built fucking dude to begin with like a big frame. But it would be like safer to assume than not that he probably did a little something for his peak superhero, role.
And the money that you're talking about, like if someone's playing Thor, like that's a good one.
Yeah, that guy sauced it up 100%. Hemsworth.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think so too. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hemsworth packed on like 20 pounds or 30 pounds in a matter of like 6 months or something absurd.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yeah, and if you look at him before Thor 1, it was like a night and day difference.
It looked like a skateboarder.
Yeah, he looked like a surfer dude.
Look at the video before. That's hilarious. My God, he looks so thin. Oh my God, that looks like he's like 20 years old though. The one on the left, he doesn't even look like he's 20. He looks really young, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not like he had a bad, like he's still athletic and has like a good frame beforehand, but that's the reason why he also ends up the way he does when he takes gear, because a lot of people who take gear, they still look like shit, to be honest, but it's still pretty obvious he packed on just exorbitant amounts of tissue very quick.
So he had a great frame. See, there's that fat suit that he put on. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That he does have a great frame for it, though.
Now, that's one of the superheroes I think actually looks like the superhero you would picture kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult, especially when you're growing up and you get influenced by these comic books and you see them, and they look like Mr. Olympia competitors in the comic books.
Right.
And I just find it hilarious how many women complain about body. Like, obviously, they have their own issues with unrealistic body image, things that they're portrayed to be the ideal for women. But those physiques are achievable through, like, some, like, nutrient deprivation and excessive cardio or whatever. Whereas for us, the physique we're told is, like, the ideal is achieved through grams and copious amounts of exogenous steroids that are going to kill you in, like, 15 years. And then, and it's like that is what's portrayed on us as, like, ultimate, pinnacle of masculinity, some ridiculous, unrealistic ideal that you'll never get to. Even if you had prime genetics and sauced your face off and ate food all day and trained every fucking day perfectly, you'll still never get there in most cases.
I think there are certain women that want an excuse for why they're big.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely a huge push towards pro-obesity stuff now.
Yeah, well, it's ridiculous, this body positivity nonsense. Like, listen, it doesn't mean you need to be mean to someone who's overweight, but to pretend that that's healthy is fucking preposterous.
Yeah, too. The problem, I don't see anything wrong with, of course, if you just want to be a certain way, or you have, like, some people through epigenetics, when they're born, their parents, the way their lifestyle is, will literally influence their kids' baseline as to how, their, like, appetite, signaling, satiation, like, feedback systems and whatnot work, and they end up having a harder time, keeping weight off than the next person. Like, there's obviously some genetic predisposition elements, and if you're overweight, like, whatever, but don't put out there, like, viral TikTok videos that are like, be okay with being, like, a fat fuck, and, like, and actually promoting it as if it's, like, cool almost, or it's completely fine in a way that's not going to harm you in some capacity.